Whoa, those are the kind of necks Dracula dreams about. Nobody's named Homer. That's just made up. Yeah, Dr. Dre would say Inglewood. Inglewood's always up to no good. 13 to 20, you could be getting your AARP card and still be considered young with this group.
He can actually talk, pronounce words. Of course, he has no idea what the words mean, so we never take
But then
him
again,
seriously.
we don't know either.
Unfortunately, that's not true with gossips. They use words just as carelessly.
If someone
as
was
the
talking to
parrot,
me
but
like that,
sometimes we take
I'd be
them
kind of
seriously,
terrified.
and often
7
innocent
cents
persons
for a
are harmed.
newspaper.
You see, gossips
God,
don't
those
stop
were the
to think
days.
that words are dangerous. They influence our national life. And
Yeah,
in war,
like
they are
carry
powerful
on.
weapons.
That's a dangerous
Gossips
phrase.
toss words around as carelessly as parrots, with no
Oh,
more
just
sense
stick
of
your
the
tongue in your ear already.
Did I hear somebody say gossiping is monopolized by women? Far from it.
This
Anyone
woman
who
just
uses
got her
words
face
carelessly,
pulled out of a
especially
jet
talk
engine.
behind someone's back, is a gossip. Let me tell you a little story about a gossip.
About a man named Jed.
This is Marion High, my school.
Affectionately
I'm the
called
principal,
Paris
George
Island.
Eastmore. There were some people in my office this particular morning, Mr. and Mrs. Gage and their daughter, Jean.
I'm sorry, can you
They
have a
told
last
me
name
Jean
like
would
that?
have to leave school. Why? Because of the malicious gossip about her. I was shocked, and I
That's
asked
because I
the
just
details
pulled my
to see
finger
if
out of
we
the
could do
electrical
something
outlet.
about it. We began talking, even though Jean thought it was already too late.
What, because her head's on a
Mr. and
doily?
Mrs. Gage had opened a grocery store at the start of the term, and Jean helped out after school.
Oh, she's servicing Lawrence Taylor. Do you not know how to post anything on the board?
Why
Why do I have to show you again?
In Jean's case, it was easy. She's a very good artist.
Yeah,
Her
she's really
first
good at
drawing
stick
won a
figures.
school award, and the prize-winning picture was posted on the bulletin board.
Oh, holy
That Jean
shit,
opened
that's
the door.
better than the fridge!
All the girls were interested and anxious to meet her. The first
Yeah,
friend she made was
all
Janice
3 of
Nelson.
them.
Of course,
Focus!
Marion High
Focus!
is educational, and the other half of our student body is always interested in a pretty, popular new girl.
Oh, you mean the penis.
So while Jean's new friend Janice Nelson was introducing her to
Hey,
some
I'm
other
finally
girls,
glad Fred
Jack
got that
Monroe
sex
and Bill
change.
Ellis, our 2 ranking Casanovas, were making a little bet as to
Oh
which would
god,
make the first date.
standards back then must have been really low. Dude, why is your ass on the
Bill
picnic
Ellis
table?
made the
People
first
eat
move.
there.
He was waiting on the steps when Janice and Jean left school that afternoon, and soon
And he
was
was
off
just
to a
developing
running
his
start
bald
in the
spot.
competition. Jack wasn't called the best broken field runner in Marion history for nothing. Besides, he still had some trumps in his
I don't
hand.
think you should be boasting about such things. That can get
Like
you
an
10 to
open
20 in
convertible, which had
county.
helped quite a few times in the past.
Hey, you stole that from Mr. Miyagi.
Bill didn't know it yet, but he was about to be outmaneuvered by an old trick, the fake flat tire.
How would you be able to tell when you had the wheel
Well,
covered
now,
like that?
He drove 12 blocks out of his way to drop Janice off.
Oh, he's a sweetie.
Then he took his time getting Jean back to the grocery store.
Oh, I bet he did. That'd be weird if you got fired
Jean
from your own
introduced
family
Jack to
job.
her mother and father, and presto, he'd won. He had a date with Jean for Friday night.
Don't you go touching my daughter. You're a
From the
dead
time
man.
Jack called for her, and all during the afternoon and evening.
Hey,
she kept
Fred
thinking to
Savage
herself
got
how
another
lucky she was
job.
That her father had moved his store here so she could attend Marion. She was a brand new student, and already she'd won the art contest, made a whole circle of friends.
Wow,
had been
in the
asked to play the
1950s,
girls'
it didn't take
club,
much
and
to
now
become
here she
popular.
was out with the
Just
most
drawing
popular
stick
boy in
figures.
school.
Wow, Sid Davis is breaking the bank on this one. A day for night shot.
But when they drove home, Jean began to learn a little more about Jack.
Learned why
His
they
personality
called
had
him
gone to his
Jack.
head. He was completely sure of himself, confident that none of the girls could resist him.
Oh, yeah. I want him pawing after me.
Jean's slap didn't hurt his face, but it certainly injured his pride. He tried to laugh
Aww,
it off, but he was thinking.
what
that
a
he had to
poor
get it.
guy.
Jack
So he
didn't
decided
waste
to run
time
for president of the
giving
United
other boys
States.
A highly colored version of the date. To regain
Yeah,
his self-confidence
I
and
touched
build
her
himself
skirt
up
and
in his eyes,
everything.
he added a few details.
I even
He
got a
laughed
glimpse
about
of her
being
ankle.
completely
It's
untrue.
hot.
But then, gossips seldom worry about the truth. Now the gossip began to spread.
Oh, look at that
Well,
lady killer in that
Hawaiian
Hawaiian shirt.
Then Christine Manners took over.
Oh, yeah, I bet she did.
First,
Oh,
she
this
used
is
her
the
lunch
worst
hour
game
to
of
tell
Duck
the
Duck
story
Goose
to
I've
every
ever
girl who would
seen.
listen, and that included practically every girl in the school.
Must be a small town. If that's every girl in the school.
When she got home, she took over the telephone to call all
And
those
it
she
knocked the focus
Yes,
out of the
gossip
screen.
spreads like
Jeez,
wildfire, especially with the help of girls like Christine. And by the
brush
end
your
of the day,
teeth
the
after
harm
you
was
eat
done.
Oreos for these
Jean's
close-ups.
reputation was ruined.
I'm just a parrot.
The next morning, Christine still wasn't through. She'd been jealous of the new girl's popularity and talent from the start. Now was her chance.
So
But the
this is
picture
how
gave
you
Jean her first
vandalize?
inkling that something was wrong. She knew it had been torn down deliberately. She asked her friend Janice if she'd done something.
Don't touch me!
But Janice was too uncomfortable, embarrassed to tell Jean to her face.
Look, I was Little Red Riding Hood in a
Everyone took
past
pains to
life.
ignore her. She felt like an outcast, yet couldn't imagine why. Jean was hurt
Oh,
and
the
bewildered.
Golden Girls,
Marion
the
High had
teenage
seemed
years.
so wonderful only last week. Now it was like a completely different school. Gossip. Jean was lonely and miserable all week, but she was
Oh
still
yeah, you're
hopeful
reading
that
a
once
book.
she
Who
was
in the hell wants
initiated
to
into
mess
the
with
girls'
you?
club, things would be better. However, Jean had already
Oh, I
been
did not want to
blackballed
walk
even
into
before
the
club
dress
scavenged
rehearsal
her
of
how to
Hee
start.
Haw.
But instead of telling her, the club president had made Jean's assignments far more difficult than the other girls, hoping Jean would fail, thus disqualifying
How would
herself.
you fail out of the girls' club unless you're not a girl? Could I join the girls' club?
Not knowing this, Jean started out on the scavenger hunt as eagerly as any of the others. She was willing to work twice as hard as the other pledges to be initiated.
Yeah, get used to that burlap sap. That's going to be your home next year.
The rest of the pledges had finished their assignments and had been
Wait, you
notified
have
of their
pledges in high
acceptance
school?
before Jean returned. Now the girls were really embarrassed. Jean came back with every one of her assignments completed. What could she do next?
You know, just kick their
Nothing,
ass
Christine
and
told
take
her. She'd
names.
been blackballed. She wasn't wanted.
Yeah, get used to it.
Jean couldn't understand. She'd done her assignments as well as any of them. Why had she been
Throw a
rejected?
right hook. That'll
It seemed
fix
that Jean
everything.
knew very well why. Because they didn't want her kind of girl in their club.
You know, one that
Jean
touches
still
a
didn't
boy.
understand. Janice finally had to explain that they all knew about her, about Jack's story. Jean was stunned. How could anybody believe that about her?
Especially about Jack. You see how he looks? Oh, she's not crying. She's laughing. Because she actually saw Jack's penis. What's this I hear about Jack?
When Mr. and Mrs. Gage came home, Jean told them
And
what
that's
had
why
happened,
Papa's
that
known
she
as
hadn't
12
been accepted
gauge.
by the club because of the gossip about her. She said she was quitting school.
Ah, yeah, in the 50s you could definitely quit school and then become CEO of a Fortune 500
that's
company.
the story she told me. That's why the Gages came to see me. They agreed with Jean. It would be better if she left school.
You know what would be
But
better?
I
If you
asked them
took
to
that
wait.
hair out of
Give
the
me a chance
film.
to do what I could. Gossip is difficult to fight. You have to go right
Almost
to
as
the
difficult to
source
fight
and
as
stamp
that
it out.
tie, bro. Seriously, can we get rid of that hair?
That's exactly what I did. I called in Jack Monroe, asked him point blank if he was
And then
the
I took
gossip.
these books on my
Jack was
desk and
surprised.
beat him over
He
the head
thought
with
only
them.
Women gossip. Men just, well, talk.
You know,
He admitted
'cause
he'd
men
started
have
talk,
things
but he
to
never
talk
realized
about.
the harm it would do. When I had finished explaining what his loose talk had done to Jean,
We found
Jack
out that
asked me
Jack
what he
was
could do,
loose.
and I told him a way, the only way. He thought it over. It wasn't going to be easy. It would be embarrassing, and we both
You
knew
see
it.
the switch in my
But we
hand,
finally
son? This is
agreed.
going straight up your ass. Bend over now.
Give Jack credit. He went through with it. His voice broke a few times, but he managed to tell them all that
God.
there was nothing to the gossip.
I
that
don't
he
know
had
what's
made up the
worse,
story
his
and was
attempted
to blame for
apology or his
everything.
pants.
But that wasn't quite right. I told him that anyone who listens to gossip is almost as much to blame as the person who
You're a
spreads it.
damn fool.
We were going to discuss the problem.
Personally, I blame the
Make
Russians
the
for
whole
this.
school aware of the danger and make sure that no Marion student would ever again be hurt the way Jean was.
But that's alright.
The
Jean
next
was never
day, the
seen
whole
again.
Student body realized what they had done to Jean. Now they wanted to make it up to her. She made a fresh start and was soon one of Marion's most popular
Oh,
girls,
I'm
one
sure,
of
with
our
all
real
those
leaders.
buttons on her front.
What could have been
Totally.
another gossip tragedy had been a happy ending.
Why is there a dog there? You can't have dogs at
There may
school.
have been so much as a
Or is that the
near tragedy
valedictorian?
if our students, instead of imitating this bird, the gossipy parrot, had
I support the
instead
Pittsburgh
copied three
Pirates.
far wiser creatures, the three little monkeys, who see no evil, hear no evil, and speak.
And they don't do shit. For whatever reason, we're using this metaphor at the very end. Thank you and good night.